very happy.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
How about you?
Did you have a good week?
Of course, I did.
Oh, always.
Always. Especially
You
when
you have a positive attitude.
Now, I'd like to tell you today about my trip.
Oh.
Weekends. But firstly, I want to ask you, how was yesterday for you?
Yesterday for me was, it was good. I worked in the garden. I Zoomed with a friend from New York that I only talk to maybe 2 or 3 times a year. So that was fun. What else did I do? Oh, I had one challenge. I had to fill out forms. I had to fill out paperwork to go to Hawaii to show that I was vaccinated. And it took me an hour. It was very difficult. But otherwise, I had a wonderful day.
Wow, that's perfect.
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to tell something about my week. This week, as usual, I started to learn again on the business day after the test.
Say that again. You started learning. Repeat. I see.
Okay. Well, as usual, I started learning in school after my test. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. I understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
And talk about test, I've got my points for all.
Woohoo! Good work.
Yes. And I did all my best. Math was 9 and Vietnamese was 10.
Nice.
Thank
So,
you.
and in math, 9 was the most you get.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I did wrong one thing.
Oh, one wrong.
But that's all.
Nice.
Yes, thank you. I'll try again the next test, and I think I can do better.
Mm-hmm. So
And
were you in school or online?
of course.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course what?
Of
Online?
course. Stay home for
Okay. All right. Okay.
And these weekends, unlike other days, I go somewhere not too near our house on my car. And today and yesterday, I went to District 1 in Ho Chi Minh City, and I saw perhaps the most beautiful place. I saw the highest building in Vietnam.
Whoa.
Yes.
Could you go in it?
Of course not.
Okay.
Yeah, but I still saw it. It was very.
And what did it look like?
Well, then it looked like when you stand and you look out, there was a river. There were boats, and in the other side, there were many buildings. Last morning, it was for yesterday. Yesterday, when I went there by car in the morning, it was really fun. I took many pictures, but I'm sorry, I was forgot to send it to you.
Okay. So what, did the building have lots of glass,
Of course.
lots of windows? And was it square or round?
I don't really know how to describe it to you, but then
Okay.
okay, then I'll try to show its shape. Well, it looks just like something somehow like a triangle
Oh,
with
okay.
yes, and let's see. There's even a big flag, a big Vietnam flag on the top of the building. Then I think if you want to know more and see the pictures of this building, I think you can search on Google. Then before we stop talking, I'll send the name to you.
Okay, okay. And do you know what the building is used for?
Mm, it might be for the foreigners or shopping or anything. I think
Okay.
it has something, but actually, I usually read on the web and they say that that Vietnam's soccer player they usually gather there with the people.
Oh, so maybe it's a hotel, has a hotel in it, maybe part hotel?
It
Yeah,
might be.
yeah, yeah.
No. Okay. Then let's talk about my trip today and start
Okay.
it.
All right.
Yes. All right. Then I'll talk first something and you can ask questions anyway.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
It sounds very good for me too. Now, this Saturday, I went on my car and I start my trip at 7.
7 a.m.
Yes, at 7. And then and I didn't even eat breakfast before that. When but I still have a great breakfast because
How?
because my mom made some bread for us with some sandwich for us. There was
What was in your sandwich?
well, it has of course its sandwiches and then some tomatoes and
Ooh.
eggs. It tastes very good.
Oh,
Yeah,
yum.
we brought four for each 4 members in our family, and I was too hungry that I did eat on the car. I ate on the car. I ate
Ate
one
in the car? In the car.
and
Wow.
greatly beautiful. I promise with you. Then on the car, look at the windows.
Mm-hmm.
See, see the small bushes and trees and flowers. It was colorful.
So the flowers,
And
yellow, pink, red, many colors.
yes,
The
some
oh,
were from the summer and some were from the fall. The fall.
yeah, yeah, cool.
Yes, it. I can promise with you that if you can go visit it with me,
That would be
then
so
it
fun. I would love that.
experiment experiment with me and my
Yeah,
family and yourself.
that would be fun.
Yes. I promise with you. And the next thing, when I arrived this afternoon, I'll change to another day.
Yeah.
Usually, that day,
Wait
it was
now. Was your trip overnight? Did you sleep away?
no,
No.
no.
Okay, got
No.
it. So you came back
That's
home. Yeah.
yes. Okay, then I'll tell more about Saturday. On the first day, it's yesterday. It was a little bit. It was it, there. It was not crowd. It was not too
Oh,
crowd. The foreigners and Vietnamese ordinary people.
okay.
They ride bikes and they go talking. And there were many shops and shops that they sell many things, especially food.
Good food. Good food, I bet, huh?
Very good food.
Yeah.
Yes. I came into a yard where I could see the highest building and the river. There were boats. There were boats, and I could see more buildings. It was perfect. It was a big yard, and we took pictures. There were strange big yellow flowers with big dark green leaves. There were also big bushes on trees where the plants small. It's tiny like this. They were tiny white flowers. Such cute things, I bet.
Wow. Big trees or were they small trees?
Um, let's see. How can I describe it to you? I'll find the word in a book. Wait for me.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Let's see. Mm, okay. The trunk was
Okay.
yeah. The trunk was quite weak and a little bit small. But
Okay.
there were too many leaves, and and if you look from very far, and sometimes on photos, you can even thought that it was snow.
Oh, wow.
Snowflakes fall on
Yes.
the.
Falling.
Yeah,
Wow. So it must have been the end of their blooming time. Cool.
yeah, cool. My little sister, she worn a very beautiful dress,
Mm.
yellow, with she was she put on a yellow ribbon. She was quite yellow.
So she had the yellow ribbon in her hair or on her dress?
Yes,
On
a
her
yellow
dress.
a yellow dress, and
Oh,
she had. I remembered that she had not wear yellow shoes. It was pink, but it was so much beautiful too.
yeah, that was pretty too. She wore pink shoes, yellow dress, yellow ribbon. Wow. I bet she
Yeah,
was pretty.
yes,
And
she was.
I bet she felt pretty.
Yes, she always guessed that she was the prettiest girl.
I love
All
it.
girls always felt like that. Okay, and it was a surprise when we found the yellow big flowers that I told you, and then she
Mhm.
took many pictures with it too, and she became a yellow one. The sun was shining. The sun was
Mhm.
shining, and the flowers look just like they're going to yelling
Oh,
because it looks just like a bell. It's going to ring and yell.
yeah.
And and my little sister's dress were such a beautiful color. It looks like it sparkled up. Wow. Yes, just like stars.
Yeah. So did she have sequins on the dress? Did she have sparkles on her dress?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
But I was a very different person. Instead of being girly and pretty, I was quite cool and just a little bit manly. I didn't wear any dress that time. I don't like.
You wore pants?
Yes. I wear black trousers. No, sorry. I wear jeans,
Oh,
jeans, and a black T-shirt with a cat on it.
all right.
Yes, I wore a green coat, and my hair. And firstly, when my hair was tied, then my mom changed me for a beautiful girl, and then I didn't tie my hair anymore.
You left it hang.
Yes,
Let it hang loose. Yeah.
yes, and I
Was
took
your
many beautiful pictures.
was your green coat bright green or dark green?
Bright green.
Oh, that was pretty with black. Huh?
Yes,
Very nice.
yes, a very nice thing, I bet.
So, what was the name of the river? Or what is the name of the river?
I'm not sure. I didn't
Okay,
even,
all right.
but
Yeah, that's all right.
I guess that it is Saigon River. If you want to know more, just
But it was
okay.
pretty big, right?
It
was pretty big.
Yes, but this afternoon, I went to there one more time, and at the beautiful river that I saw on Saturday was quite different. It was a little bit dirty. I'm sad about it.
Oh, so today it was dirty.
Yes, but I think it was because on an afternoon after such a busy day, everyone
Yeah.
the garbage on there, and it was surely dirty. It's not too very strange.
Oh, I see. It was full of litter. It had,
It
you know,
was
the word litter, dirt, dirty, garbage.
yes,
Okay.
but not really like that. It's just near the ground, but far out. It
Yeah.
was very beautiful. Boats, boats and sailors were smiling and laughing.
They were happy.
Yes, and it was different. If on Saturday it wasn't very crowd, but but today it was full of people.
It was today. What? Let's see, it's Sunday, so lots of people not working. They have time, right?
Yes,
To go
today
play.
and so they don't have to work, and they went out. There were small things like it had wheels. I don't know what's it called, and they sell some food or other things on it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
people sat on tables and chairs outdoors, and they drink and eat lots of things.
Yeah.
It was too crowded that sometimes the street and the roads were full of tables and chairs and people.
Wow. Oh,
Yes,
that is a lot of people.
yes.
Yeah.
The tall building of the Empire City. That's another. Let I see in the chat what's the word. Okay, just wait for me.
Okay.
Uh huh. Mm, let's see. Uh-huh. Oh dear, I missed the word again. Ah, I remember. It was another apartment complex. It was
Oh, another apartment complex. Yeah.
yes, yes.
So can I ask another question about the river? Could you see the reflection of the buildings and the trees and the plants in the river?
Yes.
Oh, that is one of my favorite things in the world.
Yes. It was beautiful. And I and it there were not too many. I felt so strange because there weren't too much motorcycles. Instead, there are many cars. Instead, there are many cars.
Oh,
Yes, that's quite strange with Vietnam.
yeah. What was that all about? Shoot. And were the
Yeah.
cars big cars or small cars?
Uh-huh. And they eat it was very modern that it has even a special place for us because the path was full of people, so we have to let some places for the cars. That happens every day. So they draw a place. It was like a rectangle, and inside the rectangle was the place for cars. For cars.
So a parking lot. We call it a parking lot. How many cars could be in the rectangle?
Uh-huh.
How many cars would fit in
Yes.
this?
Okay.
So a parking lot is a space for many cars, and a parking spot is for one car.
Uh, uh,
So did you
wow. Today
park
is full
in a
of
parking
vocabulary, I think.
Did you park in a parking lot or a parking space?
Uh-huh. The parking space was for like rectangles.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. So you were probably in a parking lot with a lot of parking spaces, right?
Hmm?
Sounds like it.
Okay. And I can tell you that inside when there were no cars, some people also walk on it, but they are also good too when there are cars. They walk on their place, and there was a path with trees and flowers. There were birds, and me and my little sister, which all tried. We all played a game that if we approach the birds and we could see it, and even if you can take pictures of it without letting it fly away, then you will win.
You each had a camera.
I couldn't even catch a bird, or I couldn't even see it. It flies too much. When I even approach it, just pretend saying like it always fly away instead of saying it to listen me sing.
Yeah. He said, no, you can't take my picture. I'm gone.
Oh dear.
Were they colorful birds? Did they have pretty colors? The birds?
The birds are black.
Oh, they're
brown.
all black. Black and brown.
But they fly. It looks very beautiful. The birds fly very high. Dear. It looked just beautiful, but I couldn't even look at it for 1 second.
They're clever. They're clever.
Yes, I remember when I saw a bird was standing. I pretend to use it. I like to pretend that they're standing. They're standing around. And then I approach slowly and quietly. And I sing so slow and in a low voice. I just like the birds. But then I wonder if it could hear or not, and then it flew away.
It was gone.
And even there was even a funnier story. Wow, I told my little sister that there's a bird there. When I approached, it was only a leaf.
It was an imaginary bird.
An imaginary
funny.
bird.
One time I was on a bus with about 30 other people.
Uh-huh.
Birds.
Oh dear. But even though it was a leaf, it flew. It flew away.
It was gone. Yeah.
Oh God. I wondered if how that happened.
Yeah, birds are fast, and many things look like birds that aren't birds. Yeah, that's very
Yeah.
true.
I even noticed a new kind of tree that I've never saw before.
Oh, wow. So
Before.
lots of new things.
Yes, I did try to pick one of its. I don't know how to say that. It looked just like a fruit,
Yeah.
just like a berry, but But I didn't know what kind is it. But then my mom stopped me and said, "If it's not good for health or something, that makes me feel what will happen."
You left it. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. That makes sense. So how long did you stay at the, I don't know, park or the garden today?
Okay. And okay, then I have to tell you there was a funny story today. Well, on the way that I got back to home, then it was quite dark, and that's why I could saw many other cars. It was full of cars, and the lights of the cars that are red and behind
Yeah,
of
the back. Yep, we
yeah.
call them the tail lights.
Okay, the tail lights. The tail lights. It was not colorful, but it had many shapes.
Yeah, that's
Yes, that makes me remind of a car that that has those lights with the shape as a candy that you the people in America and other countries that usually eat on Christmas.
oh, a candy cane? A candy cane?
Yes, I know the candy cane. You don't have to type.
Okay. All right.
Yes, it looked just like a candy cane, except it was red.
Wow. And was it vertical or horizontal? This way or this way?
This way.
This way on its side. Huh.
And
sweet.
Next, I even attached those lights on the car that has 3 lights in each in what's like it is the right and it's the left and
side.
like that.
Each side.
It has 3 small lights in lines like that.
Wow.
Look just like someone has flushed on her cheek or his.
Yeah.
And I even noticed one light like that. Look just like the moon.
Like a crescent moon or a half moon?
Crescent moon.
Full crescent moon? Yeah.
Look just like this.
Yeah, got it. Beautiful.
But they were red, of course.
Sure, yeah.
Sure. And and talk about us again. We even ate some bread and a little bit rice crackers on the car.
In the car.
Yes, in the car. Inside the
Did you
car.
make a mess?
I didn't. Yes. We ate some bread and then we drank orange juice.
I don't like to let people eat in my car because they spill. They make a mess.
Okay.
You're lucky that your mom and dad let you eat in the car.
Yes. But the funny thing of it is my little sister, she brought her little phone on her side.
She brought her little phone?
Yes, her phone.
Okay.
Yes. And on the way back home, she took it out and started to play an offline game on it.
It didn't look at the other cars.
Yes, instead of looking at the other car, and then she noticed something odd in on the window that it will reflect the screen, the monitor of the phone. Yes, and there. Then she told her mom and me that, dear, I can play games on the window. Yes, it was colorful and it looked just like the real screen.
Yeah, I suppose. Except it was backwards, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was quite funny. Ooh. And
So
the next thing,
who drove your car? Did dad drive the car or did mom drive the car?
of course, it's dad because my mother could not drive a car.
Yet.
She, instead of driving car, she usually enjoys the trip and she feeds
Takes care
us,
takes
the
care
children.
of the children. Yeah.
Yes, she enjoys very much going to places and yards where we can ride bikes and take photos. And finally, she always brings something. Of course, it's water, and she brings some treats for us, just like rice crackers and some household anything that we brought today. Wow, today we've brought some water.
Any fruit?
No fruits.
Okay.
Yes, but we've brought some rice crackers and orange juice and snacks. Yes, it was really delicious. And
so were your snacks the sandwich or something else?
It might be some nuts.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And talking about rice crackers, today on the trip to
in the car.
Yes, in the car. On the trip and on the way to visit that place, I was too hungry and a bit wanted to eat some snacks. And I found not some nuts, but some rice crackers, and I tasted it. It was really delicious. I ate all 2 packets of it instead of one.
A lot of crackers.
Yes, and I wish I can eat 100 packages.
Oh, it was that good, and you were that hungry. Wow, very good. Well, what did your little sister get to eat then if you ate 2 packages?
Oh, she could only eat one. We brought 3, and I ate 2
Oh,
packages.
yeah,
For her, poor girl. She
yeah.
liked that rice cracker too, and I and me and mom was surprised, and also my dad when she said this evening when we were having dinner that she wants to eat some a special kind of noodles in Vietnam. It is very very famous on all world. It instead of yellow, it is white,
Right.
and you usually have some beef inside it, and you eat not with some vegetables, but like some herbs. I think so. I don't really know the word.
Okay. But
Like
it's so is it? I wonder if that's a pot sticker. What shape is it?
the shape of each and each of some letter, it looks a little bit like rectangles and long lines.
Oh. So okay. So no, yeah, but it's got meat in it.
Yes, it's got meat in
Oh,
it. Let me
not
thank you
chow,
the word
not
as
chow mein.
by Vietnamese.
Yeah.
I wish you can read it easily.
Pho. Did I say it right?
I'll just a little bit. Pho,
How do you say it?
pho, pho, pho,
Pho.
pho, pho,
Pho. Pho. Pho.
pho, pho,
Pho.
pho.
Is that a soup?
Yes, a little bit soup and
Yeah.
with some water and white noodles. You can call white noodles if you want when we're talking.
Yeah. I have we have a restaurant, a Vietnamese restaurant that serves very good pho. Yeah. So
Oh,
I have had it. Yeah.
yeah. I wish you can taste some in Vietnam. It was such more delicious.
So good. Yeah. Nice. Does mom make it at home? Does your mom make it at home?
She doesn't really know how to make it at home, but
So
we
you
even
can buy it.
yes, you can
Yeah.
buy them and bring them home in restaurants or eat
Yeah.
there. And we even sell packages of noodles like that.
In
Yeah.
the supermarket, you can buy it.
And you can buy it and then you bring home and put some hot water in it. And
Yeah.
that's such a beautiful, such a
Yeah.
very,
Yeah.
very delicious thing.
Wow.
Especially when you feel so hungry.
Yeah. Well, it sounded like a lot of fun. So
Yes.
let me tell you what I am going to do this week. So let's see, today is Sunday, tomorrow, Monday, I will, let's see, I will teach some students online and then I will go to school for a couple of hours. And then Tuesday, I am going to get on an airplane and fly almost 4 hours to Seattle, where my daughter and grandsons live. That's Tuesday.
Oh.
Wednesday, I will be at their house, and Thursday, we are all going to get on another airplane and fly to Hawaii.
Yes. Okay. Then I have a small riddle for you, a very tiny thing.
Oh, okay, I'll try to guess.
Okay. Then can you spot any different of me?
Can I spot anything different about you?
Yes. It is quite hard, but I hope you can.
Did you cut your hair?
Oh dear! How can you have such a right answer?
Because your clue was it's very hard to spot. And if someone has very long hair and they only cut a tiny bit, that would be hard to spot.
Yes, I've got a haircut. Not in the hair. No, not in the hair salon, but at home with my mom's
home?
help.
How much did you cut? How much did you cut off? This much?